Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Rickerson Outdoors. Today we're getting into a review of the Kuiu Kenai Hooded insulated jacket. Here's a quick overview of what we got going on here. First of all, it's $219. It's got a couple of different technologies going into it. It's an insulated jacket, and man, first impressions is I've been very impressed with it, and I'll get more into it as we go. All right, yeah, so with that, let's get into some of my favorite features of this jacket. First of all, I finally got an insulated jacket that is somewhat breathable. Most insulated jackets just trap your heat and don't let you breathe at all if you have any kind of kinetic movement. This jacket, on the other hand, because it's a synthetic down, it doesn't have to have that membrane that keeps the little feathers in. So this jacket is actually extremely breathable for a puffy jacket. It still has a little bit of trapping to it, but it's a puffy jacket. It's made for warmth. That's what you want from a puffy jacket. You want it to be warm. But for me personally, I run hot. I actually want to be able to hunt and hike and be plenty warm while being able to breathe on those cold mountain mornings. So this jacket has a good balance of warmth and breathability. So secondly, I went with a synthetic down for a couple of reasons. First one being that synthetic down, when it gets wet, it still has the ability to retain heat. Whereas a down jacket, if you get a down jacket wet, it does not retain heat near as well as a synthetic down jacket will. Secondly, because you don't have that membrane keeping those little feathers in, this jacket has a coating on it that's a lot quieter than a conventional jacket. I mean, when you rub this together, it's still not as quiet as you might want for bow hunting, but it's a whole lot quieter than most down jackets. And that gives you the ability to hunt in this jacket as well. The third thing I love about this jacket is that it only weighs 14 ounces and yet it packs a punch. And what I mean by that is it's extremely warm and extremely windproof, and it's gonna do the job that you need it to do. It's got multiple zippered pockets. I love how Kuiu's pockets zip down, and then when you zip them up, they just disappear. So you don't have all these ugly looking pockets on the jacket, that kind of thing. Really good zippers. Overall feel and quality is everything you'd want from Kuiu. The other thing about this jacket that I love is very form-fitting. It's very easy to layer this jacket with whether you want to put a rain jacket on top of it or some sort of soft shell just to keep it out of the elements. And quite frankly, this thing is a lot tougher than most down jackets. Most down jackets have that really thin outer layer membrane, and that stuff really tears pretty easily. And when you're walking through some thick brush, you've got to be worried about it. This jacket, I don't worry about it at all. I haven't put any mountain miles on it yet. I just got it this last week, but I've been wearing it here in the cold, and man, I've been very impressed with it. I could not be more happy with my pick. I went ahead and got with the hooded version. I love the hood on it. It's got the hood retractor here, so if you want to shorten that hood up, you can retract it back or forward and keep it where you want it to. I do love how the hood has the extended hood, so it goes out over your hat. That way it doesn't come off, it comes down flat on your hat. With that, my first impressions of this jacket is I love it, and man, I've yet to buy something from Kuiu that I didn't love. And that's coming from a guy who owns a bunch of Sitka too, and I am slowly edging towards Kuiu. What do they say? Kuiu Nation, something like that. But yeah, so I want to keep it just short and sweet for you. These are just first impressions. If you're on the edge about it, I would pull the trigger on it. It's a great piece. It's obviously puffy jacket for the backcountry hunter or backcountry angler is the most important piece of your warmth system. Man, a good puffy jacket, they don't weigh anything and they keep you warm. I mean, that's so invaluable when you're in the field, and it's something that if you're gonna invest some money in nice clothing, whether it be First Light, Kuiu, Sitka, I think the first piece you get is a down jacket. I mean, the soft shell jackets are definitely cooler and more fun or whatever, but in reality, the practicalness of a down jacket keeping you warm, that is so valuable, and it's something that I think people don't put enough value in. And so that should be your first thought and your first investment when you're getting into some of the high dollar clothing. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Keeping it nice and short for you, just giving you guys first impressions. And yeah, I love it, and I'm excited to get it in the field. I'll probably put another video out in the next year or so, just telling you if I still like it. But first impressions, really good quality and something that you should definitely invest in. Thank you guys, have a good one.